Hey everyone, it's Ryzen, and welcome back to Let's Play Persona 3 FES. And as you can see, I am currently facing off against a wealth hand. So let's go ahead and just attack it. Usually that's enough to finish it off. Unless you miss, of course. There we go.
Okay, everything's going.
They do seem to dodge a lot of attacks, but anyway, for defeating a wealth hand in the first block, assuming you have the lead medal quest accepted from Elizabeth, you will get a guaranteed lead medal. So, that's good. So now we want to get out of here, and I'm going to take a pause break so I can save. Well, no, the teleporter's right here, alright. But yeah, I just started from floor 1 and sort of went up, as long as you're somewhere in the first block. As long as it's not like a boss floor or a barrier floor, you can find it. So let's hand that quest in. Now the reason why I wanted to complete that quest now do we get the toy bow? Oh, yes, we do. That's actually a decent weapon for Yukari right now. Kind of a weird weapon, but I'll give it to her. But that is the prerequisite to unlock the steel medal, which is the rare monster in the second block. So let's accept that right away. Now, because I don't want to have to do this again, I am going to save. And, in case I screw up the rest of the recording or something, you never know. So, yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, and, before I go any further, I do want to take the opportunity to mention a little update. For those of you that saw my channel update video, well, my fiance was nice enough to put that up for me. Thanks, honey. And, essentially, we're short-handed at work right now. Because one of the girls unexpectedly quit, and there's only 5 of us. But one of them's part-time. So now there's 3, and the other one went on vacation Friday. And is on vacation all the way through, Monday. And yes, the girl that quit, knew that. And, she quit on the spot. Essentially last Friday. Although she was technically calling in Friday, Monday, and Tuesday. I don't know exactly why, but that's what happened. And as a result, last week I worked a good, I think, yeah, about 10.5 hours on Tuesday and 13 hours on Thursday. Strict deadlines to get things done, so yeah. Well, strict in the sense that stuff has to be done by the end of a certain day. Normally I get out of work at 6:30, but you know, when you're there for 10.5 hours, you don't get out till close to 9. Or, oh man, I got split up, really? Let's keep going. Or,
everyone return to the leader.
You know, 13 hours and don't leave until almost midnight. Well, I got home at midnight. I think 11:30 is when I left. Thursday, but yeah, that was pretty bad. That was really bad. Needless to say, my eyes were killing me, and I just wanted nothing to do with a computer screen. Or a video game, for that matter. Ah, heat balances. Excellent. These guys are... I think they're actually different from the heat balances we fought earlier. They're strong against fire and ice, but weak to lightning and wind, so we want to use Yamato Shikome on them.
I'll attempt to analyze the enemy.
Who we already have, apparently. And we want to use Bufu on them. Or not Bufu, Zio. We want to use Zio on them, so let's go ahead and do that. They have a Pierce attack, Agi, Bufu, Maragi, and Mabufu, which is why it's really important to make sure that you have no weakness against them, because they can hit both fire and
Enemy is
ice.
vulnerable. Attack.
Which is why I really like Yamatsu Shikome. It has no
Chosen
weakness.
attack.
I've been waiting for this.
Oh, and you can still be hit with instant death, even if you're resistant to instant death.
You have the potential to
But it's
grow
pretty
even
unlikely.
stronger.
Unless it's like a really long battle, that's not really a problem. There we go. I hit level 11, so I'm probably just going to make my way up to the top. I believe the next section has the same enemies, so I'll be able to show off more of these guys then. But for now, I'm just going to go up the stairs as soon as possible, so we can get up to the boss. Maybe even take the boss on. Who knows? It's not a particularly difficult boss. No, wait. Yes, it is. I just remembered what the boss is. It's one of those really overpowered bosses with a weakness. Oh yeah, I suppose I should go over a little bug that I should have used instead. Yeah, I'm going to avoid getting... Oh boy. I guess the stairs are over here. Well, oh! Okay, didn't see you.
3 enemies.
Well, we got Grieving Tiaras, they're new.
I'll attempt to analyze the
I
enemy.
thought I had ran far enough away from that guy, but evidently I did not. But anyway, these guys are not in my notes.
I'll attempt to analyze the enemy.
I don't think. Are they weak to ice? Are these the guys that... I think so. I think I labeled them wrong. Yeah, I labeled them wrong.
One more.
They have a strike attack, Agi, Miragi. They have Repatra, so if you knock one of them down, they'll usually waste a turn getting out. And they know fire and weak to ice. Of course, I missed. For some reason, I have them listed as Grieving Mayas.
The enemy's weakness is
Yeah, these are the guys. I have them labeled wrong. That means I have them labeled wrong in my bestiary, too. Should probably fix that, huh? Really, Junpei?
You have the potential to
Yeah, I'll
grow
fix
even
that
stronger.
later. I hardly ever fight those guys. Okay. Now, trick number 1 that we can use is brand to an enemy and then run away.
One enemy
Of
detected.
course,
Strike first.
and that will despawn the enemy. But this guy is actually,
attempt to
I
analyze
think,
the
new,
enemy.
so I'll show him off. He's weak to light and darkness. Actually, no, I want to run from this guy anyway. The thing with this guy is that he's only weak to light and
I'll
dark.
attempt to analyze the
He's
enemy.
level 10. I could probably take him on. You want to use Bufu or Zio with Yamatsu Shikome. But he has a Strike Attack, Sonic Punch, and Tarukaja. And a Tarukaja buffed Sonic Punch is not nice. So I would just run from him. He's really annoying to deal with. No real efficient way of dealing with him. I would definitely run from him. He's also strong against Pierce attacks. Okay, so not sure why I started moving there. Not paying attention. So, if you tell your party members to split up and you do not move, the shadows around you will not spawn, or the shadows only spawn in the vicinity of the main character. So, as long as we stay where we are, outside of very, very close to the main character, the enemies will not spawn and they'll never attack your allies. So, yeah, that's a really abusive thing that you can do to get to have them find the stairs, get some treasure chests. Unfortunately, the one problem with this is that, at least if you're not playing the portable version of the game, your party members do not give you money. I don't know why they pocket it. Makes absolutely no sense. They don't use that money for anything. It's just Atlas giving you a big middle finger. Let's keep going. And you'll know because they'll say,
Keep looking around then.
sweet, I found money or something.
Sweet, I found something.
Okay, yeah, that's not money. So we'll get that item at the end.
Not sure what this is. Maybe you can tell me.
They'll be all really happy, except for Mitsuru, who is just finds it rather boring, and yet she still doesn't give it to you. I don't know why. But yeah, we get a Discharm. That's what Yukari found. And Junpei found a Miragi gem that I'll probably never use. No, we're more than strong enough to. Now sometimes,
Everyone.
if you get like a, especially if you get like a formation like this, an enemy might spawn in an adjacent room.
Never mind.
Yeah, Junpei just found money, by the way. So I'm not going to get that. At least it makes sense that he's hiding. Hiding it. But yeah, if they do spawn right close to you, you may have to deal with that shadow, or hope your party members can deal with it, or get around it. Doesn't happen too often, like once every 10 floors I'd say on average. Just kind of estimating. Maybe 15 floors it'll happen. Usually it's never a problem, or not a problem, but on a rare occasion I run into it.
Gotcha. I'll just keep looking around then.
Don't be money.
Not sure what this is. Maybe you can tell me.
Normally I don't do this, especially so early on, but I do want to take on the boss. Just to be more efficient for the recording. And I ended up doing very well in level grinding. That might throw off my money, though. That would be bad.
Everyone. Spread out and proceed individually.
Ah, well. The reason those red shadows give so much money, by the way, is because they're at a really high level. Ah, damn it, Yukari. They're at a higher level than you, so you get an experience bonus from fighting them. And they're actually enemies from, like, the next section of enemies. So you already get a ton of experience. Well, you obviously get more experience from those enemies to begin with. And also, if your party members are split up and you have a lower amount of party members, you actually do gain more experience. I had looked it up. But it's still not worth it because of the way you get bonus experience for being at a lower level versus a higher level. You still get like extra experience for taking on higher level enemies. So there's still some scaling to it. But it is still divided, actually, to some degree. I'm not entirely sure how it works, so... Yeah, you would never want to split up your party unless you specifically want to level up one character and you have them just fight by themselves. Even then, that's not very effective. Because another thing is, when you do that, you get less of a benefit out of those wand cards, because they can't get wand cards without you. And you would want a full party of 4 to get the benefit of the wand card. Why on earth your party members don't just gain all the same levels? Or gain experience if they're not in the party, I have no idea. Seems pretty dumb to me that reserves don't gain experience. I've never understood games that do that. Why force the player to use every single character evenly? Or why force that choice where you can either have a bunch of lower level party members or a few really high level characters? I mean, just have everybody gain the same amount of experience or close to it. There's no reason for that. And it just limits your options for no reason. Oh, yeah, speaking of bosses, let's go take this guy on. Oh, I should have equipped that toy bow, but oh well. So yeah, these are the crying tables. They null strike.
I'm afraid you'll have to defeat it to proceed.
They absorb fire. They null light. They null darkness. Every boss does that. They resist slash and pierce. But they are weak to ice.
Roger.
And this means we want to use Yamatsu Shikome with Bufu, and we want to keep them knocked down. So yeah, I don't want them doing anything. Where's Yukari going to turn order? She actually goes before all these idiots, so I'm not I'm not going to set her to heal support. If she went after them, I would set her to heal support. So yeah, we want to knock these guys down. So while I'm doing that, the thing that makes these guys so damn hard is that they have Miragi, Agulao, which is the level 2 single target fire spell, and they have Fire Boost,
A wisely chosen attack.
which boosts the power of fire elemental spells. I think it boosts it by 25%.
A wisely chosen attack.
I forget exactly, but I'm pretty sure it's 25%. No, I want to relent. And let's skip my turn. They also have Mighty Swing, which is a pretty powerful, I think, strike elemental attack.
This is not good.
And Torrent Shot is a pierce elemental attack that's pretty nasty. I think it hits 2 to 3 times, single target.
The enemy has recovered.
And they have Poisma, which can
The
poison
enemy's
you,
already
which is why I
recovered.
bought those Disc Poisons, just in case. Again, we want to go in order of turn order, so that guy's first.
You struck the enemy's weak point.
Just as a general rule, I like doing that. I suppose when you have everybody set to stand by, it doesn't really matter. It's more useful in... Well, actually, no, it wouldn't be more useful in portable
You
version
attacked the
because
enemy's weak point.
knocking an enemy down does not keep them down.
So.
Unless you actively go out of your way to hit them twice, which doesn't
The
give you a
enemy's
1 more the
already
second time.
recovered.
Which I think is a more
Prepare to be
balanced
attacked.
mechanic anyway.
Prepare to
Yeah,
be
this
attacked.
is pretty abusive, but I mean, what are my options here? I mean, these guys will literally kick my ass if I don't do this.
Attack again.
Get him!
I mean, you would need some sort of fire resistance or
The enemy is
hope that they don't
vulnerable. Keep going.
all gang up on the main character. Because if they all use Agulao on Minato there, it's game over. I mean, you're basically dead. And I'm sorry,
That's one way.
I have better things to do with my life than rely on luck.
This is not good.
I mean, I could probably actually... I might be able to survive
Enemy
3
has
Agulaos at level 11. I forget what level
enemy's
these guys are.
already recovered.
Or I didn't write it down, so... But if you do it this way, they're really easy. If you don't do it this way, they are not really easy. They're really hard.
Attack again.
I
Chance.
think it's... It doesn't really matter if you don't do it in order, but
A wisely chosen
it's just a
attack.
habit that I like doing. Just in case I had Yukari, you know, on heal support, going in between some of them.
Yes. The
Could be
enemy is
useful.
vulnerable. Attack.
I've been waiting for this. Okay, now!
And I think an all-out attack will finish them off. I underestimated that. So now they're gonna attack me. Actually, what happened is I accidentally hit the X button. Ow! Yeah!
Hakuba is in danger.
Yeah, that's fair. That's certainly a reasonable amount of damage for 3 enemies to be doing to you. Well, at least you got to see how powerful they are. Alright, so you're going to want to heal yourself. You're going to want to heal yourself too. I expected my all-out attack to do more damage than that, but... Oh well. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Am I gonna lose this fight because of my mistake? She's dead, by the way.
Takuba's down.
Let's go.
Yeah, I could lose because of my mistake. Because I accidentally hit the X button. Okay, I'm level 11. Why is that doing 91 damage to me? Ow! Okay, yeah,
You exploited the enemy's weak
that's not good. Don't do that again, please. Let's knock them all down.
The enemy is vulnerable. Keep going.
Yeah, don't accidentally do an all-out attack like I did. It will not end well for you. Normally I'd
Enemy is
just
vulnerable. Keep going.
redo the boss, but...
Be careful.
Well, it might be interesting to see me sweat a little bit. Well, I bought revival beads for a reason. Akihiko should use Dia.
The enemy has recovered.
Don't overdo it.
I don't know what level the game expects you to be at. Maybe like
This is not
13,
good.
14, I don't
I
know.
can do it.
kind of ridiculous. Yeah, and Dia royally sucks, by the way.
Got it.
You know what? Let's have you heal support and you do nothing.
All right.
Because Yukari was killed and then I revived her, her throne order was reset randomly.
Now's our chance.
And it is random, although usually you end up going last when you come back, but that's not always the case. There is some randomness to it.
Attack again. Awesome.
Not gonna risk the all-out attack.
Attack again.
I've been waiting.
You should have enough SP to take them
I
out.
guess that's one way to go.
If you're on hard mode, you'll probably need to use one of your turns to use a
Don't overdo it.
chewing soul or snuff soul or something.
The enemy's already recovered. Prepare to be attacked.
The bosses will get easier than this. Just early on, they're really, really brutal. It's just bad game
Yes.
balance. There's really nothing else that I can say
Attack.
about it other than that. It is what it is.
You struck the enemy's weak point. Attack again.
I've
All right.
been waiting for this.
Now I can finish them off with an all-out attack.
Keep up the good work.
Our all-out attacks will also get much more powerful than this later on. That's one of the big issues, really. I wonder if I had a better option available. No, not really. I mean, I guess the bow, but... eh. Let's go ahead and equip this toy bow on Yukari. It shoots little plunger things. It really wouldn't have helped that much in the boss fight. And you should be having the Juzumano. That actually probably would have helped a little bit, just because of the HP bonus. It looks pretty cool. Alright, let's get that. Nice little bead chain. Awesome. And let's get on out of here. Yeah, you got to see me almost die. Yeah, that's why we don't deviate from our strategies. Can't believe I like hit the X button instead of the circle button. Ah well. Stuff happens. Let's just stick with I was showing you how powerful those guys can be. Sounds good to me. Alright. I'm gonna end it here. This is Ryzen. Thanks for watching. Hopefully, work won't be too crazy this week and I can upload as normal. If not, I apologize, but it's because I had to work late or something else at work. I don't know what else it would be at work. I'm overly stressed. But, yeah. So if I miss an upload, it's work-related this week. But, yeah, I'll just end it here. This is Ryzen. Thanks for watching. Take care.